Hello, my name is METİN. This is 207th part of explanation of my theory. False Planck's law on the blackbody curve. According to my theory and my formulas, and 1. According to me, each different wavelength point on the curve blackbody graph in continuum represents same frequency. For each continuous spectrum curve, there is only a single specific frequency. Left side, my theory. Right side, Planck's theory. Here, wavelength, intensity or energy. This is the curve. Each point is a different wavelength. Okay. And each point represents same frequency according to my frequency constancy equation. Yes. Whereas in Planck's theory, each different wavelength point of curve blackbody graph represents a different frequency in discontinuity. Here, according to Planck's law, here wavelength side, here energy or intensity side, and each point different wavelength corresponds different frequency. According to me, in this continuum curve, each point, each different wavelength represents the same single constant frequency for this continuity, this curve. Yes. 2. According to me, light energy obeys inverse square law as the masses and charges. Of course, action at a distance is wrong, and I defined mass and electricity according to my theory and my formulas differently. If light didn't obey the inverse square law, blackbody graph wouldn't appear, because point energy of a wave is distance dependent. This means point energy of a wave is wave number dependent. Here, one of my energy formulas divided by n squared. This represents inverse square law. As the wave number increase in distance, here inversely proportional point mass, point energy, etc. Okay. Yes. Whereas in Planck's theory, light doesn't obey inverse square law. So, in Planck's light description, blackbody curve cannot occur. Explanation of this curve, I explained it as wave number. Remember from my former blackbody videos, I explained this wave number affect this graph's curve, because at this point in spite of its energy, shortened wavelength energy, highest energy, wave number in this direction, because of wave number decreasing, this total energy drops. Okay? This is reason. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Yes. How can I explain? In short, here, inner side surface detector, here electron motion form, okay? In this 0 degree direction, its wavelengths will be shortened wavelength, okay? Like this. Here, for instance, 90 degree, 1, 2, 3 waves. Okay, but here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, yes. Here, 1, 2, 3, 4, etc. This is now different subject. Because of this, it generates this curve. In spite of this point is shortest wavelength, highest energy, but wave number drops because of this. In spite of this is shortened wavelength, yes, intensity approximately at 0. Okay. Yes. 3. According to me, blackbody curve as a continuous spectrum generated by moving free electron motion forms successive waves in continuum. Moving electron motion form like this. Ring-shaped, spherical, intertwined, interconnected electron motion form, intrinsic motion form of meta sensation perception matter, that type of form. Variable point wave velocities, variable point energies, variable point masses, variable point wavelengths. Okay, exceeding speed of light, slower than speed of light, etc. According to me, blackbody curve as a continuous spectrum generated by moving free electron motion forms successive waves in continuum. All continuous spectra's unique sources are moving electron motion forms and their successive light waves. And according to me, all emission lines, characteristic lines, like spike, or this is the continuous spectrum band, emission or absorption lines. Okay. According to me, blackbody curve as a continuous spectrum generated by moving free electron motion forms successive waves in continuum. All continuous spectra's unique sources are moving electron motion forms and their successive light waves. And again, according to me, all emission lines, characteristic lines, as spikes on the continuous spectra generated by proton-bound electron motion forms by the effects of free electron motion forms successive waves as single wave pulse type light, as I told you before. By themselves, emission lines, single wave pulses, cannot generate continuous spectrum. Cannot generate continuous spectrum. Emission lines, spikes, cannot generate continuous spectrum. Now, logically, in essence, Planck's law unconsciously tried to describe the emission lines, characteristic lines, because there is a temperature-affected body. There is, in Planck's law, there is a temperature-affected body. In fact, light, heat, temperature, gravity, etc., mass come from free electron motion forms and their successive waves, as I told you before. This means a temperature-affected body is a light-affected body also. A temperature-affected body is a light-affected body also. Thermal equilibrium and no transferring or transporting energy or matter between body and its surroundings mean light effects and absorption phase finished, then emission phase of body started. Niels Bohr thought they couldn't describe the electron transition photon absorption emission processes templates. By the way, Blackbody radiation curve is not a body curve. A body cannot generate continuous spectrum because all continuous spectra sources are free electron motion forms and their successive waves, which belong to meta sensation perception matter. Have a good evening. See you later.